Oketch Salah is a Kenyan businessman and public figure whose name has increasingly entered national conversations due to his proximity to power, controversial public statements, and claims of personal closeness to the Odinga family, particularly the late opposition leader Raila Odinga. While largely operating outside elective politics, Salah has positioned himself as a behind-the-scenes player in business and political circles. His public image is complex. To supporters, he is a loyal, confident, and accomplished entrepreneur. To critics, a polarizing figure whose assertions demand scrutiny. As of January 2026, Oketch Salah remains alive and active in business and public discourse, with his net worth, personal life, and influence often discussed but rarely documented with full transparency. Early life and background. Oketch Salah was born in Kenya, though he has maintained a notably private stance regarding the details of his early life. Information about his exact place of birth, date of birth, and childhood upbringing has not been publicly confirmed. What is known is that Salah grew up in Kenya during a period of significant political transformation, marked by the country's transition into multi-party democracy and the rise of influential political families. Observers often note that this environment likely shaped his interest in leadership, power structures, and networks of influence. Parents and family. Salah has not publicly disclosed the identities of his parents or detailed their professions. He has, however, alluded in past remarks to coming from a disciplined background that emphasized resilience, loyalty, and self-determination. There is no verified public information about his siblings, suggesting a deliberate effort to keep his immediate family out of the public spotlight. Education background. Details surrounding Oketch Salah's formal education remain limited. Unlike many high-profile Kenyan businessmen who openly reference elite institutions or international training, Salah has not emphasized academic credentials as part of his public persona. What can be reasonably inferred is that his professional success appears to stem more from practical business acumen, networking, and strategic positioning rather than public-facing academic achievements. His rise reflects a pathway common among self-made entrepreneurs in East Africa, where experience and connections often outweigh formal qualifications. Personal life, marital status, and children. As of January 2026, Oketch Salah has not publicly confirmed whether he is married or has children. He has avoided discussing romantic relationships or family responsibilities in interviews or on social media, reinforcing his preference for privacy in personal matters. This discretion has contributed to speculation, but also underscores a clear boundary between his public engagements and private life. Religion. Salah has not explicitly stated his religious affiliation. However, his language in public statements occasionally reflects spiritual undertones common in Kenyan society, such as references to destiny, pain, endurance, and divine purpose. Without confirmation, any attribution of religious belief would remain speculative. Other interests and works. Beyond business, Oketch Salah appears interested in political history and legacy leadership narratives, media influence, and public perception philanthropic efforts, largely unpublicized. He has hinted at community support initiatives, but has not branded himself as a philanthropist in the way some Kenyan businessmen do. Professional career, business ventures. Oketch Salah is primarily known as a businessman, though the exact scope of his enterprises is not fully public. Reports and commentary suggest involvement in trade and consultancy, strategic business, facilitation, private sector, advisory roles. Rather than running highly visible consumer brands, Salah's business model appears to lean toward private dealings, partnerships, and influence-based commerce, a common structure among politically connected entrepreneurs. Political proximity and public attention. Salah's national recognition significantly increased following his public claims of a close personal relationship with Raila Odinga, including describing himself as an adopted son and asserting he was present during Odinga's final illness and last moments. These claims sparked intense public debate, particularly after being strongly disputed by Winnie Odinga and Raila Odinga Jr., who denied his presence and questioned his intentions. Salah responded by standing firmly by his statements, describing the moments as real, painful, and lived, and promising to clarify his position in a formal interview rather than through social media exchanges. This episode marked a turning point in his public profile, transforming him from a relatively low-key businessman into a nationally scrutinized figure. Public image and controversy. Oketch Salah's public image is deeply divided. Supporters view him as loyal, emotionally invested, and unfairly targeted. Critics argue that his statements risk misinformation and politicization of grief. Despite the backlash, Salah has demonstrated media discipline, choosing restraint at key moments and emphasizing respect for Raila Odinga's widow, Mama Ida Odinga. His handling of the controversy suggests a calculated approach to public engagement, preferring long-form interviews over reactive commentary. House tour and car collection. Oketch Salah has not publicly showcased his residence or assets. Unlike many high-profile businessmen who openly display luxury homes and exotic vehicles, Salah maintains a low material profile. That said, his lifestyle is widely assumed to be upper-class and comfortable, consistent with successful entrepreneurs operating within elite circles. Any claims regarding specific properties or car collections remain unverified and speculative. College career. Oketch Salah does not have a documented college sports or academic career in the public domain. If he attended higher education institutions, those details have not been disclosed or emphasized in his professional narrative. Cause of death. As of January 2026, Oketch Salah is alive. Any discussions of cause of death are not applicable and would be inaccurate. Legacy and ongoing relevance. Oketch Salah's story is still unfolding. Whether he ultimately emerges as a respected behind-the-scenes power broker, a misunderstood loyalist, or a controversial footnote in Kenya's political history will depend on his forthcoming interviews, public verification of disputed claims, his future role in business or public affairs. What is clear is that Salah has already secured a place in Kenya's national conversation, not through elective office, but through narrative, proximity, and controversy.